Hey man, what is goody, bro? I'm back out here again with another story time, and I got some real tight shit, man. This shit is it's crazy. It's it's crazy. It's sad and mad as fuck. I know some of y'all are gonna get mad at this fucking video, but yeah, let me tell you about this shit. All right, so this story time is about how I think this girl was low key trying to play me. Alright, so this is around 8th grade year, I would say. Yeah, 8th grade year. So this is when this is before niggas start getting ready for prom and shit. Like a few weeks before prom, basically. Basketball season is over, my grades are good. I'm just cooling until the school year end, basically, because I wasn't really fucking with the school at the time because they had stricter rules and all types of shit. And I was just glad that I was leaving and going to a new school. All right, yeah, and so yeah, I was just like, you know what, I'm just ready for the school year to end so I can move on and go to fucking high school. So basically, to start this shit off, let me describe how this girl looked. All right, so she was my friend, right? She was cool. She was my homie. And I knew her since 7th grade year, but we didn't really talk in 7th grade. 8th grade year, we really start kicking it up, talking a lot more, hanging out more and shit. And yeah, but I knew her since 7th grade. I'm not gonna say her real name, but let's just say her name was Aaliyah for now. All right. So Aaliyah, she looked good, son. She was chocolate, my nigga. She wasn't on some no midnight shit, but she was like a milk chocolate. Like, if you know what I mean, like, I know some of y'all dudes like them chocolate girls. That's how she looked, my nigga. She looked fucking bad as hell. She ain't had that Kim Kardashian, but she had a nice little booty, my nigga. She had some, I'll say Rihanna type shit. Rihanna type shit fat too, but her shit was just like that shit. And she ain't really had the biggest titties, but we can make an exception for that. Come on, guys, we in 8th grade now. But yeah, she looked good, son. She had some juicy ass lips. Like, she always used to have lipstick on. No, not even lipstick, lip gloss, my nigga. Fucking young lady, excuse me. She looked so fucking good, yo. And I didn't really look at her that way, in 8th grade, because I'm looking at her as my homie and a person I could kick it with. But until now, I just start realizing how she really used to look. Like, she used to look pretty good. And did I forget to tell you this, niggas? She had braids, so she had some long ass braids that came to her fucking back. She looked bad as hell. She had hair length. She had the face look. She looked good, bro. She was chocolate. And so, alright, so this is the day this shit really begins. Alright, so this is, I would say 2 weeks before prom, right? We're in history class. History class is like the third class of the fucking day. We niggas, we trying to get to lunch. We ain't trying to worry about this dumb shit that my nigga, I would say Mr. Caldwell, that's my history teacher, my 8th grade history teacher. He had put on some type shit. He had put on some Eric Garner shit. If you don't know who Eric Garner is, just look him up, man. He died in 2015 or 2014, or yeah, I think it was 2014, over some police abuse, police brutality or whatever. So if you don't know about him, just look him up. But yeah, we watching videos about him and shit, because we were like working on some politics and political stuff that was going around the world. And like, this is the time when the move shooting and racial shit start happening. So we were good kids in Mad City, basically, because niggas was from up north. So yeah, this is when we were watching a video or whatever, right? And so she just come over to me. So Aaliyah, she just start coming towards me, right? And you never believe what this started doing, yo? She started fucking massaging my shoulders. She came over and started massaging my shoulders. I was low key like, what the fuck? And another side was me like, yo, I like this shit. Because she looked bad as hell, my nigga. And you gotta realize, like, we were smiling and talking to each other before this. And we were like, you know, we were talking about some dumb shit. And we were, like, I don't know, we were just living life, my nigga. We was teenagers, like, you know, we was talking a lot, you know, laughing a lot and hugging a lot. Definitely, she was definitely hugging me a lot. But yeah, like trying to see what's up with her. But yeah, she was just, you know, massaging my shoulders and shit. I didn't even tell her shit. I just was paying attention, minding my own business, just paying attention to the video or whatever. And she just started massaging my shit. And so, she just started, out of nowhere, because this is how the class looked, my nigga. So the desks were side to side, my nigga. Like, it was two long desks, no homo. It was two long desks that went straight from the back to the front. Sorry. So it was like, so they were like, I don't know if I can show you an image of this shit, but it was just basically two long desks, just rotated side to side. So basically, you know, we can look at each other side to side. And whenever we wanted to pull up, because the smart board was in front of the class, all we had to do was just bring our chairs to the front, and then we could just see the smart board or whatever. And we were all crowded up in one spot because my teacher, Mr. Carwell, he was like in the corner basically, because his laptop, well, not his laptop, the computer and the his work was all over there. And basically the smart board was right next to it, but not totally in the corner, but it was in the middle. So she so she was just bugging me and shit. And then all I know after that, she just put her head on my shoulder on some type of shit, like you can feel her chin, like, I don't know how to explain this, my nigga. You can feel her chin on your shoulder. That's how much weight she was holding on your shoulder, my nigga. And so I didn't really mind. At the same time, it just felt awkward. Like, you know, you my homie. Like, what you doing? Like, I know we laughed a few times, hugged more than a few times, but you ain't gotta be all on me, shorty. Like, chill with all that. Because at the time, you gotta remember, I'm still in the middle with another girl, and like, I was a fucking dog, my nigga. I really wasn't a dog, but not as I am today. I am a dog. I don't give a fuck. I didn't have the same treatment in 8th grade, so I'm gonna treat these bitches how they treated me in 8th grade. So, fuck them. So, yeah. Basically, yeah, I was liking a girl on the side, but she was another side piece. And so, yeah, she was just rubbing me and shit, smiling at me. Like, I looked over to the side, like, you know how you look over in the corner of your eyes and you look at her? And that's how type shit it was. And she was looking, and I was just looking at her low-key on the side corner of my eyes, smiling and shit. She's smiling, and like, she just started tapping me like on my shoulder and shit, and on some type shit. And everybody was just like, cause my school was like full of gassers, so if they like saw something suspicious, you know, the motherfuckers was gonna tell somebody else, then that person tell somebody, and that person, and then they get around the school. So it was a lot of gases, so you can't really do nothing suspicious unless you did it low key. And she did that shit low key, my nigga, because nobody was really paying attention to her. Everybody was into the video we was watching, and honestly, I really wasn't into the video. I mean, I know it's supposed to be respectful to like listen to what the Black Power gotta say about the cases and shit, but my nigga, I'm in 8th grade, my nigga. That ain't on the front of my mind. In front of my mind is about getting how many females can I get before the school, and fuck all that. can I get a fucking date to prom? That was my first thing in my head. Like, yo, can I really get this particular girl to prom? And I'm not talking about Aaliyah. That's for another time. I'm gonna show you that girl in another story time. But yeah, Aaliyah could have been another side piece. So basically, yeah. So I was just worrying about getting a date to prom. In the back of my mind was, the video. I'm like, I was low key. I really wasn't paying total mind to it, but I was paying some type of mind to it. So that was in the back of my mind. But in the front of my mind, I'm worrying about this girl Aaliyah and how I'm gonna get this other girl to fucking prom. So yeah, Aaliyah. So yeah, and out of nowhere, she started rubbing up. She left me, right? She went up to this other dude. He was my friend, He was my basketball teammate too, so he was cool. And all I know is she started rubbing up on him, just how she was rubbing on me. She was rubbing on him the same way. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was stuttering this shit, cause I don't know how to feel. Like it was just one side of me just wanted to go the fuck off. But the other side was keeping me from doing that because you gotta remember, she's not my girlfriend, so I can't just wallow on the bitch. So I was just like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I didn't say that, but like, I wanted to so bad, but I couldn't because she wasn't my girl. I couldn't say nothing. But I was just sitting and just looking at them. And then my friend, the boy, he just did the Michael Jordan on me. Like, he just put his hands up, like saying, I don't know. I'm like, bitch, you motherfucker. I damn near wanted to go over and smack the shit out of both of them. I wanted to kill that bitch and put him into a fucking a sleeper, into a fucking chokehold. So yeah, she was like low key making me mad as hell. But I'm trying not to pay no mind, cause I'm not trying to get jealous. And the bitch, you know what she did? Cause she started staring at me when she was doing it, and she started smiling. I was like, yo, this bitch about to really make me punch her in her face, my nigga. It's like, she trying to tease me and trying to have me feel some type of way. Like, you not finna do this to me. No, you're not. And one thing about me in 8th grade, I was really jealous. Like, I really got attached too fast. And then I got jealous a lot of times. So, if you try to flirt with me, my nigga, I'm liking you. If you look good and you flirting with me, I like you automatically. And whatever you do, I'm getting jealous. I don't know if you hug. I don't care if you hugging another boy, telling you that's your friend, that's your brother. I don't fucking care. The only dude you should be hugging is fucking me. So yeah, I got attached I got attached very fast. But yeah, and so I was just so fucking mad, bro. Like, I didn't really want to talk to this bitch for a long time after that. She pissed me off to the fucking max, bro. And on some type shit, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna pay no mind to them. I'm gonna do this work. And then after that, she stopped fucking with me. And then the whole class was, it got some people attention, but most of the people, were still paying attention to the video or whatever. And not a lot of people were paying attention to particular me and Aaliyah. But yeah, that's what really happened in that part of the story. And so, yeah, after that, I didn't really talk to her after that. It was a few weeks until I started talking to her after that. Because between that time period, all I did was, talk to her, like say what's up and hug her. That was really it. I didn't really have a full-blown conversation with her because I really wasn't feeling her. Because after that incident, she just damn near made me jealous. So I was not fucking with her. So I was on some type shit like, you know what? You ain't going to disrespect me like that. So I'm about to come at you reckless. But yeah, man, that was the end of that week. Yo, the next week was crazy, my nigga. All what happened was, this shit was crazy, my nigga, because I can't explain it. But I'm gonna try to in like the best way I could, my nigga. Like, oh my god. The best way I could, my nigga. I'm gonna explain to you the best way I fucking possibly could. Alright, so basically what happened was, yeah, so she was just laying down and shit. And low key, bro, low key, my nigga, her friend, she was, Aaliyah grabbed her friend's hand and put it on her fucking titty. And I was just sitting there watching this shit, right? Oh my god, it was some type shit, yo. She looked up, she stared at me, and I was like, oh shit, she caught my ass. And so I was like, oh shit, I think this bitch caught me on some type shit. And she was just staring at me, smiling and shit on some, not on some creepy clown shit, but she was like, smiling at me. And so I don't know, bro. It was just like, I tried to look the other way, but it was just like on some type shit, like, I can't explain. Like, it was just so many things going through my head. Like, oh my god, this bitch probably gonna smack me on some type shit, or she gonna just probably tell the teacher. I don't know. Just so many things going through my head at this point. All right, and then so she just, she just tapped me or whatever, and I'm like, what? And she like, you know how somebody point their finger, like tell you to come here and shit? Yeah, that's how she was doing. She was telling me to come here, come closer, and some type shit, like damn near until I was in her fucking face. So I'm like around 5 feet away from her or whatever, pretty close. And so she tried me, and she told me to, bring my hand over. I'm like, I mean, what you, like, I was smiling and shit, like, yo, what you trying to do? Like, you trying to have me touch your shit? And I was the goofiest nigga in school, my nigga. I was so immature and goofy. I didn't know what to fucking do. And I handed out my hand so awkwardly. She just like, forget it. And she just let my hand go. My nigga, I was devastated, bro. I was damn near about to cry, my nigga. I could have touched the fucking titty, bro, nigga. Awesome type shit. Like, not even just to sound like a creep. Like, I could have touched the titties, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, yo. I just hand down my hand so awkwardly. I was just like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Like, I was laughing and shit, and she was dead ass, had a serious face and everything. She wanted, I don't know, she might have, or she might have not wanted me to touch her titty. I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, man, that was that story time. We was cool ever since, but I think this bitch deleted me on Facebook on some type shit, and I don't know, right? And then I texted her on Facebook, I'm like, yo, you deleted me, whatever. She was like, nah. So I sent her a message. I was like, yeah, so if you didn't delete me, so just add me. She saw my message, bitch trying to act all Hollywood and shit, and didn't reply. So I'm like, fuck this hoe, bro. So, I ain't texted since December 31st, 2015. So this whole year, this bitch is getting ignored, getting curved, my nigga. But yeah, man, that's the end of that story time. And this story time goes into another story time, which I'm gonna tell you about another girl that I had more feelings for, more emotion was in this type of story time. In the next story time. That one is more emotions, more love, and just more, overall sadness and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you that in the next story time. This one is just a mini preview into the next one that's gonna evolve. Alright, man, if you enjoyed the video or the story time, leave a like, comment, whatever. And man, I'm out, bro. Yeah, that's really it. Follow me on IG, Machiavelli2X. And yeah, that shit is in the description if you need it. Yeah, I'm out.